about a method you've developed to prevent OHSS. Would you be willing to take my wife? But he was right. This OHS condition is something I'd worked on and done research on and found an approach to treating women who overstimulate called prolonged coasting, which I won't go into now, but it's a method I developed and wrote up on. And this young lady eventually came to me for stimulation, and guess what? She produced 100 follicles again and would have gone into exactly the same situation as nearly killed her in Atlanta. But we used prolonged coasting on her, which prevented the consequences, and I was able to get 86 eggs from her ovaries. I used the prolonged coasting. She never hyperstimulated. We produced over 50 embryos. I ended up putting back 2 into her uterus. She never turned a hair. She had 1 baby without any complications, and I get a card from them with every birthday of that child. And that was only because of a breakthrough we'd created, which is now used all over the world, called prolonged coasting, to prevent ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, putting the woman at risk and without prejudicing the quality of her eggs. The remainder of her embryos that she never used and didn't want to use, we were able to donate free of charge to other people who were not able to produce embryos themselves, and several babies have been born. Of course, she was gracious enough to do that, and my policy is if the woman donates her embryo without cost, I will transfer them to the patient at no cost. And that's basically what we did.